Hi everyone, welcome to the Altium Develop series. So today I will walk you through a live workflow that how Altium Develop connects ECAD, MCAD and manufacturing release. So let's get started. So when you open the Altium Develop, the design portal will looks like this. On the left hand side you can see there are different options. Home page will contain your ECAD, MCAD software and design portal as well, and projects option includes some demo projects and your Altium designer develop project. So as I open this TP4055 NBDH project, you can see on the left panel there are hierarchical schematics on the top module dot schematics top. There are total 5 sheets and one PCB designed in this project. And when I open the PCB, you can see the PCB view of the design, and it's already synced with the Altium Designer Develop in my installed on my PC. Now we will see that a little change in the Altium Designer Develop software which is installed on our PC, a little change on it will be reflected into the Altium Develop web or workspace. So I have added a string with the name string, and I will save the changes to the server, and you will see how these changes will be reflected into my workspace project as well. So it's pushing the changes to the workspace, and let's see. Open this view and it's loading, and you can see the above on the top of the PCB the string with name string is added. The main use of this software is whatever you make changes either on ECAD or MCAD, all are synchronized. Every change in the design will be reflected or can seen by the person who is mechanical engineer or electrical engineer. Let's open the SolidWorks and go to the settings option, add-ins and activate your Altium Co-Designer plugin, and then click OK so the plugin will be added. Now you will see it will ask you to enter the credential of your Altium account. Enter the credential, your username and the password, and then sign in. When you are signed in, you will see you are in the same workspace on which you are working with the Altium Designer Develop. So you can use this pull option to pull the change request changes in the Altium. So go to the Altium and go MCAD Co-Designer, and then uh, push the changes to the MCAD designer so he can see what are the changes made in ECAD. So I have added a string, or let's say change the board shape, anything else. So it's just a random comment for you that how it works. So send this, and it is pushing to the MK designer who is in the same workspace on which I am working. You can see the changes are pushed, and open the SolidWorks now and pull the changes from the design and click on your desired or selected design TP4055 NPTH, and let's wait for few seconds, and now you can click on the OK button, and it will ask you to save this design. I'm saving it on my desktop, and now it's creating a assembly, and you can see it's the same design as we were working on Altium Develop. In the design, the same PCB is over here, and the changes like the message you can see on the right side with the name and the message which we send from our Altium Designer Develop. I have added a string or changed the board shape. Now see, it's the same board in the Altium Designer and on the SolidWorks. So in this way, ECAD and MCAD persons can synchronize themselves by adding the commands or sending messages through this in a single workspace. Now an MCAD designer can also send messages or whatever he made the changes in the CAD. It can be pulled on the Altium designer. It can be sent to the ECAD. So the comment here is okay noted, the changes are made. He will make the changes. Now we will see how the manufacturing release works in Altium Designer Workspace. It's the same procedure as we usually release the board for manufacturing by right-clicking on the project in Altium Designer and go to the project releaser option to release the project or the manufacturing files. But a little changes are there. So we will discuss those changes. First, do a project release same as we do in our Altium conventional designer software. So do the project release and you will see this interface. Now you can see it is checking the files like step file, BOM, Gerber for assembly, source file, and the fabrication files. It's the third step generating Gerber, now reviewing data, and in the last step, execution report. Here it's processing the files and preparing the files, assembly file, PDF, and Gerber, BOM, step. And when it's done, it depends upon what setting you select from the source or this. Now you can add the release note like uh, same for or release to, right? I have written hi, it's release to. So now click on OK button and it will be added to the workspace release option where you can send to your manufacturer or send for review, or you can make changes in the design and can again upload the release 3 or release 4, whatever the changes you made, or added some other components. Now let's see, is it changed or updated to the release folder in our workspace. So you can see the release is over here. Hi, it's release 2, and I have some other release earlier with the name release 1, comment release 1. So now you can send it to your manufacturer, or you can open your software, check what was it and what number of this release is. So that's all for today's video. Follow us for more. Thanks for watching.